Hello, welcome back. It's been a while since we've been here
Good morning.
making a video,
Good afternoon. Good evening.
right? Like,
Whatever time of the day.
I don't feel like we know what time of the day it is anymore, ever. But it's been over 2 years since we did a video together.
A lot's happened.
A lot has happened and a lot has changed in our lives and our business. So this is just kind of a let's get caught up.
Okay, let's get caught up.
Let's you and I take a walk down the memory lane of the last 2 years.
I don't want to.
And talk about things that have changed. So let's go back 2019.
Okay.
So 2019 Q4.
Yeah,
We did really, really well on Amazon.
we did.
Sold a lot of products, made
That was our first year pushing
just Amazon.
for Amazon.
Yes,
Okay.
we had done Amazon for a number of years before, but that was the first time we really shut down eBay. Not totally shut it down, but took our foot off the gas there and put our foot on the gas onto Amazon. So 2019 Q4 comes and we do great. We turn over the calendar to 2020 Q1 and we think, okay, we'll go back to eBay. Q1 on Amazon is always a little difficult. So we think, okay, we'll just, kind of switch back for Q1, see what happens. Q1 2020 comes and we start going back to the thrift store just like we always did. And then the entire world got flipped upside down. And all of a sudden, everything that we had done before
Didn't matter anymore.
didn't matter anymore. Couldn't do that. We just couldn't run our business the way that we had. And I had some serious panic moments there.
You always have serious panic moments.
I had serious, holy, what are we going to
yeah.
do?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we didn't know how we were going to get inventory. People were talking about
Oh my goodness.
things not being open
And then they weren't. And
Yeah.
we had the complete and utter panic of how are we going to pay our bills?
Yeah.
I think like a lot of people,
And if you're new to us, we do this full time. This is our sole source of income. Neither one of us have a 9-to-5 job.
no outside income coming in. And so if we didn't make money reselling, we didn't have money. So we had to
Pivot.
pivot, and we had to pivot fast. And that was scary.
Absolutely.
That was absolutely scary. So luckily, we knew how to do Amazon. And we knew how to online arbitrage, meaning that we could buy products online, have them shipped to our house, and then either ship them directly to buyers, merchant fulfilled, or send them into an Amazon warehouse. We knew how to do that with products. But that was scary because we were taking then the money that we had in savings, whatever, and being like, okay, we're going to take this money and we're going to buy these products for Amazon now, which is not something that we have done in Q1 before. And we're going to roll the dice. And there were some definitely tense moments there.
We did some liquidation.
And we failed miserably.
Well, no, we had
a couple of liquidation lots that were...
we still have a couple of liquidation lots. But we had a couple that were good.
Yes.
And then we had several that were
not so good.
Not so much.
Yeah, not so much. It was because we were still buying liquidation with the idea that we were going to sell those items on eBay. And that pivot point just, that wasn't great. Luckily, we were able to hit on some products for Amazon that we could order online, have shipped directly to us, and then just flip right back onto Amazon. Luckily, we had spent the time getting ungated in brands, getting ungated in categories. We knew the rank system. We knew how to do all of that so that we could pivot. But that was...
Scary times.
That was very, very scary. Thankfully, it worked out better than I think either one of us could have ever imagined. You always think it's going to be great. Well, at least better than I could have ever imagined.
It worked out well. It worked out fine.
And just almost instantaneously, then when we made that pivot, our income increased.
Time. We gained
and all of a sudden, we had time back in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of having to go to the thrift store, source the item, bring it home, prep the item, wash the item, whatever. Photograph
each
the
individual item, list each individual item.
Deal with all the customer service for each individual item, and then ship out each individual item. We were all of a sudden bringing in hundreds of a single product and just increasing quantity on Amazon and selling them right away. And it just kind of became a Henry Ford streamlined process of how many boxes would we set up and then just fill them up, slap labels on them, lather, rinse, repeat over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And so it worked out really well. And I think that showed us the ability that we had on Amazon outside of Q4.
Yeah, we never really thought, we knew that you could make money, but not to the amount that I thought.
Yeah, we really didn't know how to really utilize the Amazon system outside of Q4 to the level that we needed it in order to pay our bills.
Yeah.
And so 2020 actually ended up being a blessing for us because it pushed us into a situation that we probably would have never gone to on our own. Kind of like when you have to do something, you figure out a way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, and we did.
And so then 2020 rolls along and we continue doing that and things are opening back up and we just never looked back. We have not been in a thrift store. We have not sourced specifically for eBay since February of 2020.
Yeah. Yeah.
It completely changed our business model.
Yeah. I kind of miss it.
He kind of misses it. I really, really don't.
Yeah, I know you don't. I kind of miss it. I kind of miss the thrill of the hunt, so to speak. I mean, I know you still get that with Amazon, but it's different.
It is. It's very different. So I think that this coming week, we're going to venture out into a thrift store for the first time in over 2 years. Yeah, you're a little bit excited. I had to be promised lunch. So that we can just kind of see, like, what's there? What has changed there? How are things different? We're going to go back to our favorite thrift store, the one that started it all. The one that...
If it's still open.
Yeah, don't even know if it's still open. But we're going to try that, I think, next week. But we really did just have a major, major shift. And the benefits from that, for me, has been time.
Oh, huge time increases. I mean, we're able to ship products now in a few hours as opposed to what it took to source, list, and it would take us days.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Our profitability to our time has just blown up. But that being said, we are still of the opinion that we want to keep our eBay store active.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we still use our eBay store all the time, every day. We're shipping stuff for eBay every day, just not as much as we used to. But so important to have that backup plan because what 2020 really showed us was the importance of having a backup plan. Yeah.
And we were so blessed that we had the Amazon account that we could pivot to.
Yeah.
And so having that backup plan, we've always said diversify your income.
Absolutely.
But thank God we had diversified our income. Because we had that available to us. Because even like print on demand shut down entirely there for a while.
Yeah, they shut down. They weren't shipping any shirts at all.
Yeah, it was shut down entirely. So again, diversifying that income is what saved us. So we really feel like we want to keep that eBay store alive, want to keep it rolling, I don't know that we would ever.
Don't say it,
You're right.
because you never know.
You're right.
You never know. We'll just keep it going, and
what happens will happen.
Yeah.
Because you can't control. So in what year is this now? 2022. I don't even know what year it is. We are probably 99% Amazon at this point.
Yeah, pretty close.
But trying to keep that footprint elsewhere. And I will say 99% Amazon, I'm including the products that we sell there, merchant fulfilled FBA, and the print on demand that we do.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a chunk of our income every month also is through print on demand products on Amazon. So kind of lumped those together. But we do need to keep that eBay store going, turning. And this is what I've had to deal with for the last 2 years. Like, you guys didn't get to see all of this. But yes, I think for 2022, though that's our game plan, at least for today, is to continue to push really hard against Amazon, but keep eBay going.
Yeah. Yeah, and we still have Etsy and Poshmark. But Poshmark, we kind of shut that down, didn't we?
Shut it down entirely.
Yeah. We still got our account with Poshmark. So, I mean, we could...
Yes, we could
theoretically, if Poshmark started going nuts.
Yes, we could easily pivot back there.
Mm-hmm.
Side note to why we don't do Poshmark. It's not that Poshmark
Sorry, was I not supposed to say?
No, it's not that Poshmark is evil by any stretch of the imagination, or that you can't make a lot of money on Poshmark. Our issue has always been inventory control and time management. So those two things, it just wasn't beneficial to us for our inventory system to keep Poshmark running. So, but yeah, we still have an account.
Mm-hmm.
We could open back up tomorrow if we chose to. Don't think Poshmark's a bad platform by any stretch.
Oh, no. Mm-mm. No, it just, for us personally, it just wasn't, it didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense for us personally.
And as a business owner, you have to look at, does this make sense? Where's my best, ROI on my time invested, financial investment?
Yeah, because I really feel like that's what 2020 made us look at is where's our time? And then we started to look at, okay, our kids are getting older. Thumbs up to that. But we want more time to be able to go on vacation, to be able to spend time together, to do things that aren't work related. And our life pre-2020 was a lot of work. It was
It was a grind. It was a grind. And I'm not dogging on eBay either.
No, because eBay changed our lives.
Absolutely. eBay got me out of a 9-to-5 job to here. So thank you, eBay, for that. So, and you could still make quite a bit of money on eBay.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Just for us, we had gotten to that point where in order to grow eBay, we were either going to have employees or a warehouse, or we were going to have to shift our business. And when we look at what we want for our lives,
it didn't line up.
It just didn't line up. It didn't make sense. We had maxed out what we could do in our home, just the two of us.
Yeah.
And Amazon has allowed us to scale beyond that and get our time back.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, let's be honest, most days now we are done by noon. We just are. I mean, most days we're done with work by noon.
Yeah, pretty much.
And every weekend off, and we just got back from vacation and
Yeah, and if we wanted to, I mean, we could work until whenever. I mean, our son and our daughter-in-law are
yeah.
They work 6 days a week,
And they
probably
kill us.
11, 12 hours a day.
And yes. And God bless them. When we look at what we want for our lives, it was freedom of time. It was not having to work all those hours. So we made that shift, and it's been fantastic.
Yeah. And realistically, I mean, this is probably the 5th, 6th, 7th shift we've made since I've left full-time employment.
There's been a lot of pivots.
But in order to be successful, you have to be able to do that. I think, personally. Right? You just have to be able to go with the flow and adapt and adjust.
Yeah.
For whatever external reason is out there.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to just adapt and change.
Yeah.
And having multiple platforms opened and running helped us tremendously.
Yeah.
So
that's where we've been. That's kind of where we're going. I'm hoping to do more YouTube videos with you. Maybe we'll even do a couple of live YouTube videos. Those are always fun for me.
Maybe people don't want me in the YouTube videos.
Maybe. But too bad. So sad. Because I just want to have some fun. We've got some time now.
Yeah.
We've got the ability to do it. Let's just have some fun with it.
People just want to have fun.
I just want to have fun. It's 2022. Let's just have some fun.
Forget about the last 2 years.
Let's forget about the last 2 years. Move forward. So that's where we've been. That's what we're up to. That's where we're headed. And we hope you guys will follow along. Bye.